Hello. Just trying to adjust my camera. All right. Oh, move this chair in a bit. Okay. See if I can zoom in a smidge. If you are hopping on live, please say hi. Trying a new setup. Hi, Natalie. If you are watching the replay later, you can comment #replay. Just trying a new way of doing this. How are you, Natalie? So I've got some new eyeshadows I want to show you guys. So I created this palette and I can't wait to try these. These are all really like nice neutral everyday colors. I'm just gonna finish doing my brow. I did one brow already while my phone was charging. I'm at that stage of my phone where you know, the battery dies every couple of hours, that fun stage of the iPhone. So I had to charge my phone before I came on. It was at 85%. Hopefully that lasts me, but Facebook Lives tend to kill my battery. So we shall see. I'll try to make it quick. All right. So I'm just using my brunette eyeshadow palette. Sorry, brow palette. I've got eyeshadow on the mind. And because my hair is a bit darker, I kind of tend to go between the blonde and the brunette. I can use both, but since my hair is kind of on the darker side these days, with it being winter, that's just what happens. I am using my brunette brow palette. And then I barely do any at the start. I like to have the kind of the ombre brows. And then I'm just gonna comb it through with my spoolie. It is so cold outside today. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Jana. Or at least it was earlier. I think it's warmed up a bit. But holy moly. It is one of those days where the snot in your nose freezes up. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Victorious cream shadow to just kind of clean up my brows. I like using this as opposed to concealer because it's super creamy. I also use it as eye primer or eyeshadow depending on what I'm doing with my eyes that day. And I use the flat side of my brow artist brush to just kind of define under my brows. I wish I could put on music, but you know, Facebook doesn't like us to do that anymore. You barely need any product. And then I just bring that down onto my eyelid. It covers up, basically, excuse me. Hi, Bianca! Covers up any veins, redness. I have like super veiny and red eyelids. If you have like darkness on your eyelids. Basically, I use this Victorious cream shadow anytime I do my makeup. It also like works as an eye primer, so I use it as a base for my eyeshadows. So I use it basically from my brow all the way down on my eyelid, I just use my fingers for the eyelid part. I just have this one spot. I think I have like a freckle or something there. Okay, it brightens up your eyes too. How's it going, mama? I'm chugging coffee. Okay, so I'm gonna use some new colors. If you guys have not seen our custom palettes, they're pretty freaking awesome. So I'm gonna show you. On the back, you have little holes, so you can pop these babies out and switch them out. So I love these for traveling. If you know, you have like your favorite colors, you can just pop them out. And these are magnetic, so let's say you get a new color and you want to switch it out, you can put it in here, and you can just buy refills of the colors you like, and you can make your own palette, which is really awesome because that means you don't have to use the same color all the time, the same colors all the time. Wow, that's not at all what I wanted to say. You know that you use the same colors all the time, therefore you can choose the colors you want. You don't get stuck with colors that you don't like in your palette because you get to choose the colors that you want. Okay, so this is the one I created for today. There are a ton of colors. I don't even know how many, but these are, so far, these are the ones I have, okay? I have all of these. These are like my more like pinky neutral ones. These are my more colored ones. And then I have a couple of quad palettes going too. So you get to choose whether you want like more like bold colors, more neutral colors. But the colors I'm using today are more nude, neutral. So I'm gonna go ahead. I usually start off with my fluffy brush. Where is my, okay, I wanna try something new. Getting there slowly. He's on Younique. I'm back on Zantac. I can't read the rest, but I'll have to check it out because if I touch my phone, it's probably gonna fall right now, Bianca. That's how sketchy my setup is right now. But I hope the Younique works for him. Was he on Pure Amino before? I can't even remember. Okay, so I'm gonna use this card. This is like an old business card. Don't look at that. Just to give myself kind of a cleaner edge. So I think I'm using, I don't even know what color I'm using. It's a matte brown. I think it's called Jealous. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Actually, I'm just gonna do a bit more here. Okay. My brows are really a mess. I know it doesn't show from far, but ooh, I need to get them threaded. It's been a while. I just really don't want to bring two kids to the place, if you know what I mean. And it hardly seems worth it to get a babysitter to go do something like that these days. I just realized there was a spot I didn't have the cream shadow. Okay. This is probably my favorite brush for eyeshadow. Hi, Kim. It's the fluffy crease brush, and it's kind of like a hybrid between this crease brush and the blending brush. It's kind of, I would say it's like a mix between the two. It's just, for me, it's just like the perfect in between for blending and precision. Just want to make this a little more intense. I almost took a nap, but then I was like, no, I got some work to do. But I almost did. It was one of those days where I was like, I could easily go for a nap. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this color. I think it's called Laid Back. It's like a satiny, just like white color. I don't know how to call it. It's a light color. I'm just gonna do that one kind of all over my lid. I probably should have done that as my first step, but that's okay. So it's not super shimmery, but it's not matte either. It's a satin finish. Okay. Then I'm gonna do this one. What is this one? This one here. I don't even know what it's called. Let me pop it out. It's Idealistic. I'm gonna do it kind of on the outer corner. So I'm gonna apply it with my crease brush. It seems to be kind of a satiny color too. So this is like a super subtle look, I guess. I don't even know what Serena's watching now. Some robot weird show. I don't know if you guys can even see. I wish I could zoom in, but I'm scared to touch my phone. And then for my shimmery color, this one is called Joyful. Joyful. And it is a shimmer, and I like to apply my shimmers wet. So I just spray my brush. You can use rose water, setting spray, water, and just dab. And it just intensifies the shimmer, like, or metallic colors when you apply them wet. And when you apply it in the middle of your eyelid, it actually makes your eye look bigger. So I'm going to go back in with this other color, which I already forgot the name to. In the outer corner. And then I'm going to go in with that satiny white Laid Back. And I'm gonna go blend in that jealous color, just smooth over the edges. That's a really pretty everyday look. I actually really love this look. If you're feeling like kind of fancy but you don't want to have like a dark eye look, this is a really nice look to make your eyes look brighter. I'm just going to add a little bit of more of that shimmer here. Okay, and I'll probably go in with some liquid liner. I love myself some liquid liner. I'm gonna use the same one as yesterday. It's I think they call it maroon, but it's actually like, I find it looks just brown. Yeah, it's a brown. Okay. Oops, almost mucked up. Almost. I like this, these dip and draw liners, they're super precise. And I like that because I like doing a thinner line. Because my eyelids are kind of hooded, I don't like getting like a thick eyeliner on there because it just makes my eyelids look even smaller and darker. So this way it kind of makes my lash line darker, so my lashes look thicker, but it's not like too thick, you know? I don't know if that made any sense at all. Okay, mascara. I am gonna go for non-waterproof, probably. You know what? Oh, did I put my new mascaras away? Darn. Okay, I'm just gonna, this mascara is like basically like finished, but I'm just gonna try to bring it back to life. So if you have a mascara that is like at the end of its life, you can just rinse the wand under the sink. A lot of you probably see me do that trick. And that just gets rid of any gross dry gunk on the wand and kind of extends your mascara. So like if you have one on the way or you know, need to buy another one, that's a good trick to use. But I would say like mascara would typically last like a month, or not a month, 3 months from when you open it. But it depends how often you use it. So this is a regular black. Probably my favorite. So you guys can see the difference. Hold on. Mascara and no mascara. And I love this mascara because it does actually curl my lashes. Maybe it's just the way I apply it. I don't know, but and I've been thinking I had allergies this whole time because my eyes have been watering and itchy and whatever. So I've been wearing my waterproof mascara, and then yesterday I realized what was bothering my eyes. I actually had dog hair in my eyes. I'm like, this is why my eyes have been watering this whole time. Freaking dog hair. And it's so hard to see because it's like super fine and white. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my eyes. I will do eyeliner on the bottom lash line once I finish my face. Let's see. Speaking of face, I think I'm going to go ahead and use my cream foundation. I've been loving this lately, just with the drier weather, winter weather. My skin has been kind of on the dry side, and I love that it's a full coverage. If you guys are in need of a foundation and you have dry to normal skin, I'd highly recommend our Touch Cream Foundation. It is 50% off because it is retiring. So hit me up if you would like to try it out for half price. So I like to apply it with this brush, and then I kind of blend it in with my blending bed. And I'm gonna probably use one of the new lipsticks as well. Yesterday I used Subtle, which is a really pretty lighter nude, and today I'll probably use a deeper nude called Snarky. Snarky, haha. It's such a funny name for a lipstick. Oh, my earring's like totally falling out. I'm freezing, that's why I'm wearing a scarf, in case you're wondering. I'm in my basement and it is freaking cold down here. Okay, so I'm gonna blend that in with my blending bud. I'm just gonna wet it. Usually you just like soak it under the tap, but since I'm not near a sink, that's just what I do. And I do this to blend it in so it's not like streaky. It does come with a sponge, but honestly, because you can't clean it, it's kind of gross. I just find it more sanitary to use this one that can be cleaned. Just gonna add a bit more on my actual sponge. And this is not a matte finish. It gives you more of a dewy finish, which is kind of like a glow. So it depends what kind of finish you have. But yeah, that's why I would say, like, if you have oily skin, it's probably not the best foundation for you. You probably would want something with a matte finish. But you can also just add powder over top if that's what you prefer. So I'm just gonna go back in with my eyes. I'm gonna do a little bit of liner on the bottom, and I'm going to use this brown, matte brown that I did in the crease, just to bring it all together. And I like using eyeshadow as a liner just for like a softer look. Super subtle, but just finishes it off a bit. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with some blush. I like to use this blush Sweet. It's my favorite. It lasts forever and it's super pigmented. So I literally just dab, and put it on. A little bit more. There we go. Doesn't show up as well on camera, but okay. And oh, maybe that was a little too much. It's a fine line. I'm just gonna blend that in. And then today I am feeling kind of like I would like a little bit of a glow. This is Lustrous. Where is my, oh, this is the one I want, Benevolent. I'm just gonna add a bit of my highlighter on right above where I put my blush, kind of above my cheekbone here. I would say I put that in a little bit too far, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on my brow bone. Actually, I'll use a brush for that. I don't even know what kind of brush to use. I'm gonna use, hopefully that doesn't have eyeshadow on it. Oopsies, less than 10% battery, sorry guys. So I'm gonna use my highlighter right up here and right up here. And actually I'm gonna use it right here to just brighten up that inner eye. Okay. All right, I think I'm done for my face. I'm gonna do Snarky, which is a new splash liquid lipstick. It's kind of a plum color. So I kind of like to outline, and then when I'm not in a super hurry, I like to outline and then fill it in. And the less product you have on the applicator, the better the application, and also the longer it's gonna last. I really like this color actually. I wish I could have adjusted my camera up a bit. I really like this color. If you guys like this lipstick, give me some hearts. If you found value, you learned something from this Facebook Live, I would so appreciate it if you click the share button. I really appreciate it because it helps me get in front of more people and expand my network and hopefully teach some people some new makeup skills. I didn't know anything about makeup when I started my business, and I learned it all as I went on, just through YouTube and watching other wise sisters apply their makeup. So I love to help others with little tips and tricks. I'm by no means a makeup artist at all, but I have learned a few tricks along the way. So hopefully you found some value. If you did, like I said, I would really appreciate some hearts, some likes, some comments, and some shares, of course. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Thursday afternoon. I forgot to mention that a lot of the products I used are on sale. In this month's Kudos, we have a custom palette. So like I said, you get to choose your colors, 4 colors of your choice. You get to choose your liquid lipstick, and you get to choose your mascara. You can choose brown, black, or waterproof black. So today I'm wearing, what am I wearing? I'm wearing the black, the regular black. These are the colors I'm wearing from this palette that I created. They're perfect everyday colors. And then the lipstick I'm wearing is called Snarky. It's a brand new one. First time wearing it, and I really, really like it. I feel like this one would suit a lot of different skin tones. And it's not like super neutral, but it's not super bold either. It's kind of an in-between. You could still wear it everyday type of lipstick. So I hope you guys like my final look. I will go in natural lighting to take a few selfies so you guys can see the colors a bit better. Thank you again for tuning in. I so appreciate it. Thanks for your support. Bye.